Hack number 1. Repurposing junk. You know, you can find a lot of stuff on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, old cabinets, and they work great in a shop, and that's where these came from. Some nice cabinets that nobody wanted. And then there's old furniture. Well, here's some more old cabinets that I repurposed. Nice sliding drawers. Nobody wanted it. Here's an old nightstand. Piece of plywood on the bottom and some casters. And it makes a great stand for my planer. And we go over here. And here's an old student desk that I found sitting on the curb. Nobody wanted. And then there's drawers. I picked up a dresser that matched that desk. And I got that drawer and all these drawers. Tore the dresser apart, using the wood for some projects. But the drawers were in pretty good shape. So they became drawers underneath the bench. And there's some more cabinetry that I grabbed. Guys, you can find some great deals out there. You just have to cruise around and look. Hit some garage sales. Lots of great stuff out there that you can get really, really cheap. The next thing is build your own. You know, I hate the metal stands that come with tools because they take up so much space. And my lathe came with a metal stand that blocked out all that storage space underneath. So I built this cabinet. Lathe is bolted to the top. 3 big drawers that slide out. Tons of storage. And I got a little wood there on the side. Don't really know what to do with that space. The drawers came from another project that I had gotten rid of and repurposed. So you can build stuff like that. You can build stuff like my tool storage rack for my lathe tools. This is just some scrap plywood. That box was actually repurposed from something else. And some casters. I can move it around. I got wood storage underneath of that. You know, keeping wood in the shop to dry out is well worth it. Hack number 2. And you guys, hopefully you've seen the video of me building this. The doors, sliding doors, came from a job I did that nobody wanted, and they were in great shape. Tempered glass, tracks, a little bit of 1x12 and a piece of plywood for the back and some 2x4s. And a super cheap cabinet. And those glass doors do wonders. They keep all the dust out and make that storage so nice. It's a great idea. And you can see back there in a corner, file cabinet. There again, piece of junk nobody wanted. This is going to get changed soon, I hope. Because if you watched the video here a week or 2 ago, I built this, and this is fabulous storage. And most of it was done with scrap wood. There's a sheet of 3/4 inch plywood and a sheet of 1/2 inch that were left over from another project that I used. The rest of it, all the drawers, you know, just stuff that was laying around, extra wood that I could repurpose into something. Give me some good storage. And then this cabinet down here. Now, if you watched the video on my first try at making a shaker style door, you saw this door, but you never saw the completed cabinet. So here it is. these drawers are actually pans, stainless steel pans from a restaurant. It was a remodel I did, and they threw these things away, so I grabbed onto them. They have holes in them. I don't know, let's see if we can see them. There you can see them. They were for a steam table, but they work great. They slide well, and you can see all the storage that I've managed to get. So there again, little scrap wood, and I've got a nice cabinet. And then my wood storage over here for all the small pieces that collect. I think I got a sheet of plywood in this, but there again, left over from a job. So let's put it to use. These bench tops are some doors that were junk, and I put them up here, added some pieces to it, put some laminate on top. Spent virtually no money on that. And here's a couple more cabinets that I've built. You know, cabinet boxes are super easy. We're woodworkers. We can throw that stuff together in a matter of no time. And I've got some great cabinets, all on casters, so I can roll them around. And some benches over here with just plywood and 2x4s. And I want to show you my router table, the last thing. So let me move some things out of the way, and I'll be back. And here's my router table. I like big router tables. I like to have a big table so I can put good sized parts on it and not have to worry about them tipping. So I built this. 2 cabinets. So the router fits in between. You can see the router down there. Picked up that switch off of Amazon. It's wired in for the router. Really handy. A fence on the back. Sorry you can't see too much. But there's a fence back there with some T-tracks to move it around. As you can see, I still need more storage, and there's some casters laying there for an upcoming project you will see soon. But nice drawers. And so I just got to figure out a place to put all the routers. But that's coming when I do the cabinet over here on this wall. I think the routers are going to go behind glass over here. I've got some more pieces of tempered glass that I salvaged from a cabinet that was junk, but the glass was good, and I'm going to do some sliding doors on this so I can put stuff behind. And another little trick, you guys haven't seen this, a little PVC pipe, and a great place for all my drills and drivers. But the moral is, reuse what you've got. Keep your eye out on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, garage sales, or even stuff sitting along the road that people are just wanting to get rid of. There's lots of great stuff that can be repurposed and turned into valuable shop storage. And shop storage makes it all worthwhile. So, just a quick little video. Hope you enjoyed it. And have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Bye.